Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's as far as I got.
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
lazy
you weren't
Monday.
actually expecting to do the intro anyway.
No, I was expecting whatever it was I was doing to take a little bit longer. Uh,
As usual.
Welcome y'all to tonight's episode of Locked and Loaded for this week. We've got some interesting and disturbing things to cover. Here tonight is all of the hosts. All of the hosts. All of them.
Everyone. A small group of everyone.
Yeah, there's Sergeant Buck,
Hi.
who just spoke. Pav, who likes to speak but isn't always coherent. And myself,
When am I ever coherent?
just now.
Not when you're reading.
That's less a coherence thing and more of a he's not actually thinking while he's reading.
Oh, alright. Shall we just do like Philly D and jump right into it?
No, man, that's
No.
not part of how we do things. It's like,
Okay.
we go over how everybody's been doing the last week and what we're drinking and everything. You know how that works.
Yeah.
So that being said, my week sucked but was awesome at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like really late nights every night. But I've learned that I have had the most positive reviews over the last month than anybody else in the maintenance department. Yeah, I'm freaking stoked about it. It's like almost every review that I've actually had done on me by customers has, clients has been really good, and they also left comments, which doesn't happen very often. It's like usually they'll just click down the list and hit 10, 10, 10. Yes, you did this. Yes, you did that. 10. No comments, but they all left comments, and that I'm stoked about that. That's really cool.
Yeah. Sounds like
Of course, I was also getting home at like 6:30 every single night, so.
Yeesh.
Well, like,
Well.
they're adding in some new things, and they've changed it so that certain things that that used to be a separate service is now just comes with the maintenance. So I'm like, it's used to be able to do a maintenance in about an hour and a half every single time if you were going slow.
Mm-hmm.
Now it entirely depends on what you come upon. Like if the evaporator coil is really dusty, it doesn't matter if it's an open return or a closed return. You brush it off,
You take
right?
care of it, yeah.
Yeah, and if it's really bad, you mix up a solution of hot soapy water and you clean it, which could take a long time. There's also the bottom of the condensing units. We have to vacuum them out if there's any debris in them. And we were supposed to be doing that to begin with, but it was commonly understood that you only do that if it's a significant amount, right? If it's just like a couple of leaves here and there, you don't bother with it. But now it's if there's any in there, you have to open up the condensing unit, vacuuming it out, and then close the condensing unit back up. And like, if you do every single last thing, like if you have a brand new maintenance contract, maintenance never been done before on this unit, odds are you're going to be there for like 3 hours.
Okay.
So, and yeah, it just takes forever now. But that's okay. They pay me well.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of overtime.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I could get overtime. But, but between two
You
jobs, I can't get overtime on either one.
Wait a second. Let's just be very clear here.
Uh-huh.
Your catering job, that's family. There's no such thing as overtime. You work for free. Any
no,
hours
they
that
pay
you
me.
any hours that you work over 40, you're working for free.
I do get a nice seasonal bonus.
Oh yeah, they let you live in their house.
Oh, they pay me.
for another season.
Well, if you want to be technical. Yeah.
How about you, Pop? How you been?
I've been myself. I think at this point, that's just gonna be my response. I've
You
been
know what?
myself.
It's at least it's been a trend. There's no
Yeah.
ups and downs.
I think that's a matter of perspective, but no,
It's all
I'm
you
good.
you've reached a plateau.
I've reached. Wait, hold on. The bottom or the top?
Yes.
Careful there.
You have reached the foreseeable bottom, but there's no telling what'll happen next. I have no idea why you're down there because you
I'm-
haven't talked to me about it, but that's okay.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm actually pretty good. So
Sweet.
That's good to hear.
Man, lots of dead air tonight, I guess.
No, I was
was kind of waiting for some
I was
elaboration
actually-
there.
I was trying to say something, but I forgot to push the button.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
no, Buck, you just interrupted him. That's what it was, and then you forgot.
That's happened 3 times since the show started, actually.
Get on that
So-
shit.
I'm not even
So,
drunk yet.
what are you drinking, Buck? Because I
I'm-
don't think Bob is drinking anything. He's too coherent.
Well, well, after last week, I decided to pick up some Dawn Patrol Pacific Ale instead of going back to the pumpkin shit. So it's not bad.
Wait,
it's a pale ale.
Patron makes
No.
beer.
It's called Dawn Patrol. It's from Osland Brewing. Fucking fruit flies, get out of here.
DAWN Patrol. Okay.
Yeah.
I get you now.
Patron beer would like knock you on your ass.
That's what sounds so great about it. Because I literally thought you said Don, D-O-N, Patron, P-A-T-R-O-N.
Nah, Dawn Patrol. So it's
Patrol.
and I've got an unfinished 6-pack of hand cannon IPA downstairs too. So
Nice.
might break into that.
How about you, Bob? Do you actually have something?
To drink?
Yeah.
No, I am broke.
Oof.
And
Know that
so,
feeling.
So so alcohol is not exactly on the priority list.
Understood. I'm actually going to be switching over to just drinking PBR for a time because it's not bad beer. I like it, but it's not as expensive as Yingling, which is my favorite.
Yeah.
I did go out and get a solid pint of Irish Death, which is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 days ago. Could have saved it, but it's so good.
It's like a stout, but it's not that heavy. So, and that's why I like it. It's something I can drink without feeling like I've just eaten 3 meals. What is it?
It's
Elysian.
just good.
Elysian's got a dragon. I think it's called Dragon's Tooth. It's a stout. It only comes in a bomber, and I can only finish about half of it, and then it's like I just feel so fucking full that I'm not gonna finish this shit. So moving on, I guess.
I'm sorry, you were saying something?
I just, talking beer. I don't know. Fuck.
I have nothing
Sorry,
to
I
add
got-
to this topic.
I
I
got-
don't drink
I got-
much beer.
I got distracted. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all. Distracted.
We're all a little distracted, so.
Yeah. I do have an announcement to make.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my last stream. at the house.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're moving to the. This is the last week that internet will be in this house.
Oh damn.
And
Okay.
they're hooking it up. They're hooking it up over at the new house on Wednesday, which is the same day that it ends over here. So next Monday I'll be streaming from that house.
Oh, okay. I was
Sweet.
about to say, considering that you haven't said shit in the server,
It's
I
like-
know you're going somewhere else with this.
You guys know me too well.
I hope.
we hope.
Yep. As soon as this stream is over, I'm gonna nuke the Discord and be just done with it.
Oh shit. Damn. Alright.
Nuke it from orbit.
No, it's
And
exterminatus,
report us
bro.
to the FBI while you're at it. Just, you know.
Exterminat. No, it's gonna be an exterminatus, bro. That's all it is. That's
Okay,
all. It is.
sorry everyone
You can
who's
live through one of
joined
those.
within the past few episodes. Goodbye.
We made it to 24. That was the mark we gave ourselves for shows. We're done. That's it. Goodbye.
Hey, let's at least make it to 27. No, what's the next prime number after 23?
Fuck, don't ask me to work with numbers.
I'm asking you to work with numbers. I think
Ah.
it's 31.
31.
It's either 29 or 31.
29. It should be 29, 23, not 24.
Yeah, I think it's 29.
It's 29.
Are you guys talking numbers? You lost me.
Yeah, we talk numbers and
That
Bob
happens
just
a lot.
switches off.
Oh, psh. All right. So now that we've gotten that awkward banter out of the way, why don't we get into one of the articles?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Because we've been having like a really me and Buck, Pig just got here, but me and
Yeah.
Buck have been having a really hard time finding articles.
Yeah, it's been all
I
just
can't help that I'm busy, right?
that you have a real job.
Yeah.
I have half a real job.
Does that count?
You've got two halves of a real job.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make a real job.
Well,
No,
shit,
because they're two separate halves.
Yeah.
Well, what really sucks about the warehouse gig is I can make in one day at catering as much as I would make in a week at the warehouse.
So what you're
fucking-
saying is you want to switch back to the catering.
I'm trying to get out of the catering, but right now the warehouse stuff is like I have to see how it pans out. If I can get more than just part-time.
Well,
So
if you do get more than part-time, you're not going to get paid very much. I hate to break it to you, but warehouse work does not pay well.
that's fine. It's not a kitchen. That's everyone
just
at
want to
work.
get out of the
I
food
mean-
industry.
Well, that's
The
like
food industry that's just. Ugh.
well, like what everyone's been
I'm-
asking me.
All I'm saying, Buck, all I'm saying is that with that long hair, you know, you kind of belong in the kitchen, buddy.
Didn't he cut it?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I just don't send you
No.
pictures.
no.
I haven't cut it
damn it.
because
Are-
Pig
are you
hasn't seen
saying-
it short, so it's
Are-
not
are
that
you-
short though.
Well, okay, so like, was it that it's still long as sexy as the last time I saw it, or
It's still it's still shaggy.
I think we're seeing a little bit
getting-
more of the inner Pav right now.
I don't know. Apparently, some women like long hair on men. So
I know a couple.
I meant the fact that you like men. That's all. It's like long hair's neat. That's fine.
I'm a little thrown.
Nightwing, I'll get right on that. Soon as you pay me first.
Yeah,
Handsomely.
time
With,
is
like-
free.
All right, moving on. First article.
Meme review. Wait, should
No,
that be
no,
the
no.
first article?
No, that's
not the
the
first
finale.
article. Yeah.
It's finale. So we're starting with Yandy then.
Yes, we are. Why the
Sure.
fuck?
Starting
this?
with Yandy.
Fucking alt key.
Let me just get to it.
Fucking.
I have to dig through all the memes that I posted. They're not unpleasant.
they're
they're
not
funny.
unpleasant.
I still think that the one that I posted is so much better, but
Oh my god.
I think all of them that were posted were funny.
So we've got a
All
lot
right,
of...
who wants to kick this one off?
what the hell. I'll get us started here. So this is from Fox News. Yandy's sexy Native American costume sparks Twitter backlash. Quote, "Your filth."
Hold on.
Why am I not surprised?
Just to
honestly?
verify, does anybody see what I see in that Teespring ad, the top left shirt, jacket, whatever thing it is?
What the hell is that?
I could be mistaken, but it kind of looks like a stylized vagina.
you were very mistaken.
Are you
You're
sure?
You're very mistaken. Okay.
Oh, I'm
is-
seeing it. I'm seeing the two faces now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. See, if it's a vagina, what the hell have I been looking up?
I mean, Pig, like, it's good to know where your mind's at tonight, but yeah.
Dude, my mind is never not there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm a pig for a reason. All right.
All right, first paragraph. Where are we? Here we are. Online lingerie company Yandy has been called out again. again.
Again.
Over the
Again?
weekend.
I've never heard of this company again, but this is the first
I know.
time.
Again over the weekend for its sexy costumes, this time over its collection of sexy Native American and sexy Indian designs that many are calling highly offensive and racist. This comes less than a week after Yandy was called out for its sexy Handmaid's Tale inspired costume. The company... Why?
All I have to say is anybody who can make that costume look anything like sexy, they're a porn
Bravo.
star.
Bravo.
They're either a porn star or they are now a porn star if they've posed in that picture, in that costume.
Yeah.
Just trying to think about that.
The company pulled the costume from the website after the backlash and issued a statement saying it had become obvious that our Yandy Brave Red Maiden costume is being seen as a symbol of women's oppression rather than an expression of women's empowerment. Okay.
Yeah, because this wave of feminism is very regressive in that regard.
Yeah. Twitter users have called the costumes offensive and racist. I'm not seeing it, especially the one that's like got the fur. Like, what the hell?
Wait, which one is
no,
that?
No, it's the headpiece. That's what they're for.
Oh, the one with the headpiece,
I'm like-
maybe, but like, there's what is it? Fourth from the left here. That looks like a fucking cow print.
It looks like a sexy,
thing.
Eskimo.
I would,
like-
for
Like
for a
something
second
you'd
there,
see out of a
not,
Bond film.
not even.
Pav, I'm not even gonna lie. For a second there, I thought you said otter. I was like, I don't see an otter.
Anyway, moving on. People on Twitter have been slamming the brand for its 43 outfits that fall under the sexy Native American and sexy Indian categories, and started a hashtag campaign, Cancel Yandy, demanding that the company remove the offensive costumes. Do these ever work?
Well, I
Apparently
mean,
they do, because that's what they did.
I don't think they removed this costume yet.
Scroll back up.
They removed the Brave Red Maiden costume. I think that was the Handmaid's Tale one.
Oh, okay.
Red Maiden. I think. I don't know. Oh man, all these fucking
it's
tweets.
okay. So I found what it looks like. It's
Okay, you're right. It is the Handmaid's Tale one.
Yeah.
You were saying, Pav, before I so rudely interrupted you.
So I looked up the Handmaid's Tale costume by Yandy. It looks like a slightly modified Red Riding Hood.
Yeah,
Mixed
that's
with
pretty
a
much what
nun.
it is.
Yeah.
Not even a nun, a Puritan
Yeah,
because at the bottom.
Yeah.
This was this fucking hot take. Your Handmaid's Tale costume was misguided but kind of funny, honestly. This Native American section erases genocide and rape and theft and turns it into some sort of panty party? What?
An odd take.
I do have to say that I'd rather be at a panty party than any of those other parties that this lady just
Yeah.
named off.
Yeah, a rape party doesn't sound all that much fun.
For the victim.
That sounds like a concert in Sweden.
Okay, yeah, I get what you said there. I was thinking I didn't know black metal concerts got that freaking violent, but now that I'm remembering what's going on in Sweden, yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, that was way over my head for a few seconds there.
Little
and then I looked up.
Does that hashtag cancel Yandy?
Yeah, hashtag cancel Yandy.
Here's my thing. I've never fucking heard of this company before. So
Oh,
it's just
I heard of it. I heard of it last year when we went through the same freaking thing for Halloween, and the year before that when we went when what's her face Lacey Green did the whole problematic costume thing before she kinda like took half a red pill
Before she got woke.
before she started she started dating Chris Ray Gun and he gave her a red pill suppository. Giggity.
But I actually genuinely forgot that Halloween is coming up.
You're picturing those two together now, aren't you?
Chris Ray Gun and Lacey Green.
Yeah.
They're adorable.
I'm kind of jealous.
Fucking adorable.
I'm kind of jealous of Chris right now because she's very attractive.
Yeah, she
but
is.
Then I remember that she has many views that I can't really agree with.
She's come around. She's come around a lot, and she's a lot more like what's the word?
Centrist?
No, she's a lot more accommodating towards conversations and a lot less.
Well, if I remember right, she's always been willing to talk to people. Right? She's always been willing to go and talk to people and have these discussions and everything. What it is that she used to what's the word for it? She used to be very closed-minded.
Yeah.
So while she was very willing to have the conversation, she wasn't very willing to listen. She was only willing to talk.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was a conversation in name only. And ever since that
You mean the clicking pen thing?
I was going to say, ever since that what is the name of that con?
VidCon?
VidCon.
Ever since that VidCon where she actually, you know, kind of red pilled, and she actually talked to a whole bunch of people who were opposed to her ideas and everything, she's come around. I haven't actually watched much of her content recently, but then again, she doesn't really make a lot of content anymore because she's actually going around and actually doing stuff, kind of like Sargon does. Yeah. Except, you know, she's more focused on sex ed and things like that, which is a good thing.
Right.
You know, she's actually doing good things, and I applaud that. It's just
right.
Why are we even talking about this now?
Okay, so
Because you want to see Lacey Green in a Native American costume, obviously.
Yeah, I think you just
Actually,
want to
I'm
see
thinking-
Nathan Green in a lot of really anything.
I'm actually thinking I'd like to see Lacey Green in that otter costume that I thought Paul was talking about.
Oh, man.
Christ. No.
Well, as long as it's not one of those full-bodied furry costumes that I want to see her in it.
I think you
Not
couldn't.
gonna lie, I'm a
I
pig.
think you couldn't pay Lacey enough money to put on a fucking fursuit. Just like, no.
Do pigs
I-
lust after otters now? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, pandas, clearly.
No. Definitely pandas though.
Oh.
Okay. So, I forgot that it was Halloween, like, soon. And so
It's not
like,
even
this is-
it's not even really soon though. It's still more
Still
than
a
30
month
days
away.
people
yeah.
are getting ready for it.
Well, that people have been getting ready for it since August. Are you kidding me?
Okay, alright. This is pedantic. I just mean that I didn't understand, like, at first what this was about, and then somebody said, I don't know which one you said, Halloween.
It was me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, right. Halloween costumes.
Yeah, this whole scandal, this whole quotation marks heavily implied here, scandal happens every single year with Yandy, and it has for the last 5 or 6 years, ever since the whole PC culture stuff really took off.
Yeah.
I think, what is it, 2011, 2012, when freaking PC culture started getting heavy?
Yeah, and then when I was at Western, I'd see flyers every October that it's like, don't wear offensive costumes, and it's like, define
What is
that,
it?
please.
Define offensive costume.
Yeah.
It's like, when I thought about it, an offensive costume was, walking around in your birthday suit. Or near enough that if you sneezed, you were in your birthday.
I mean,
That was an offensive costume to me. Especially when it came to the big, heavy, sweaty, gross-looking people.
Yeah.
People.
I'm just gonna go with people, and we're gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But okay, so this. Sorry, look.
I was gonna say my dad's done blackface for Halloween.
I have no
Dead
idea how
silence.
to respond to that. All right, but
I'm not offended by this.
I just don't know what to say to that.
I'm just not offended by it.
So basically, the majority of this freaking article is a bunch of shit posting and a bunch of hot takes from this girl named Talia Levin.
Talia
Talia
Levin.
Levin. Yes, this is the reason why I don't want to read. But it's just like a ton of hard. Like, where is that one?
Oh my god.
I will say it in all my lush, creamy whiteness.
What the fuck?
Giggity.
You should.
Oh, I see it.
Take down your
Yeah.
disgusting Indian and Mexican costumes. They're racist and disgusting. Don't respect the fictional dysphoria more than the people of color. You're gross.
What?
Wait, what? I'm not entirely sure.
Your
What?
Handmaid's Tale costume was misguided but kind of funny, honestly. The Native American section erases genocide and rape and theft and turns it into some sort of panty party. Disgusting.
Why is this
Yandy,
tweet
you're
in here
filth
twice?
if you don't fix this.
Why is this tweet in here twice?
Because
I'm not sure.
bad editors?
I get,
This
yeah.
is Fox
Fire your
News we're
editor,
talking
Fox
about.
News. Fire your damn
And?
editor.
Editors, all of them.
Just get them all out. Bring new ones in.
Get something better in. Get someone better in. Someone who will catch a tweet being posted twice.
Yeah. Oh, and here's that Handmaid's Tale costume.
Michigan high school seniors sport costumes for hilarious ID photos.
That's another headline.
Okay.
Or
Sure.
Completely
or
unrelated.
how about this one from a person named Birdseed? Your Indian in quotation marks costumes are
Up
fetishization
here.
on Native American women, which
here it is.
is contradiction to your to own your sexy. You mean encourage the white male gaze and reenact colonialism.
Jesus fuck, that sounds word for word like my fucking film professor. Just holy shit.
I just have to say that I would prefer not to reenact those eras because I like my scalp where it is.
Yes, that's the concern here. That's the concern.
Evidently.
Hey, I'm a very me and my family oriented kind of guy.
It's generally a good thing. Where was that?
Well, I also don't want to have to shoot someone.
Also a good thing.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. Well, not having to shoot someone, I think, is a good thing.
Yeah, now whether you shooting someone just because you can, that's an entirely different matter.
That's how you get Sandy Hook. Yandy did not...
Columbine.
or Columbine. Yandy did not immediately...
Or, just name a school shooting over the past
that's
30
how you,
years. And
that's how you get a Madden
that's
19 NFL tournament.
Ugh. That one cut me deep there, Buck. That one cut me deep.
Yandy did not immediately respond to a request for comment, although this is not the first time the company known for its sexy outfits has been called out for its Native American line. Last October, a group of...
Considering that they've called Yandy out for every single year for the past 3 or 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Last October, a group of Native American women gathered at the Yandy.com office in Arizona to protest the sexualization of indigenous people.
You know what would have been funny? Is if a whole bunch of Native Americans came out and said, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
And they were all women.
A whole bunch of Native, like, staff members were like, yeah, okay, what can we do? What? Amanda Blackhorse, who organized the protest, made signs calling for an end to cultural costumes. We oppose how you use us as costumes and profit off of that. We are people, not costumes, she said. Phoenix News Times reported. We're not wearing you.
Oh, there's a scalping joke in there somewhere. Oh.
I was actually thinking more along the lines of,
what the fuck? Some of
you know,
these.
I made a joke not too long ago on Twitter regarding, you know that whole phrase, like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
No.
I can see the analogy.
Yeah. I think I'll keep the rest to myself.
This fucking sign. Don't be Harvey Weinstein, no culture costumes. Okay.
What? Wait, what?
Wearing a sexy Native American costume is akin to being Harvey Weinstein. Huh? I do what... These fucking people, I swear to God.
I have no words. I think
I don't
it's
understand.
time. Go ahead, Puff.
I don't understand. This is like obviously conflation, but it's just so fucking retarded that
Like There's not a line of logic there. It's jumping over a fucking gap. Like, fuck. You couldn't build a bridge long enough to connect those two things. Oh.
Oh, hey. To fill the dead space, so apparently Mundane Matt actually made a video apology.
Oh,
About fucking
really?
time.
Yeah, it was last night.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that in my feed just before I went to bed.
Yeah, Tonkasaw even tweeted it out. And then Devin Tracy, Mr. Atheism is Unstoppable,
Uh-huh.
freaking decided to just go on and be judgy and everything, and I'm just like, I think Jeff actually brought it to my attention because he called Devin Tracy out for doxing a 14-year-old kid. While quote tweeting him being judgy and condemning Mundane Matt for flagging 3 people who were being dicks to him for a bunch of freaking months.
Gotta love that YouTube drama.
Right? I mean, I don't really care. I just thought it was kind of
Pseudo-relevant.
a way to fill dead air,
Yeah.
a way to fill dead air.
Not
It's
that
kind
we've
of
reached the end of this
interesting.
article.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was about to say, let's move on to the next article, and I was just like, I wonder what those little notifications next to my bell are. And then I saw Monday Man, and I was like, oh, hey, guys, by the way.
There we go. Maybe we'll have
Well-
to make like fucking Candace Owens and Blair White and watch the apology on stream. Not now, obviously.
No, it's not that long.
No,
It's only like 10 minutes long, so it wouldn't make for a good stream.
sounds about right. So, all right, next article.
Actually, I don't. Maybe it's only like 2 minutes long. I don't know. Yes, let's do it. Do it. Which article?
This is the from the Pluralist, because we keep going back to them. They have some pretty good stuff, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Professor
Which
slammed,
one is it?
Professor slammed for refusing to write recommendation for student who wanted to study in Israel.
Nice. Okay. It is morally wrong for professors to impose their political views on student letters of recommendation.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That sounds about right.
A national group that advocates for academic ethics and the rights of faculty has spoken out against a University of Michigan professor who refused to write a letter of recommendation for a student interested in studying in Israel. Abigail Ingber,
Ingber,
a
yeah.
junior at the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts, asked John Cheney Lippold. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that again. An associate professor of American culture for a letter of recommendation for the study away program. Cheney Lippold agreed at first until weeks later when he realized he had missed a key detail in Ingber's request: the location of the institution.
Wow.
In an email shared on Sunday by pro-Israel student group Club Z, Cheney Lippold explained that he would not be able to write the letter after all. He claimed many of the school's departments had pledged to boycott Israeli academic institutions as part of the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement. A group of pro-Palestinian activists aiming to put cultural, academic, and economic pressure on the state of Israel.
What?
Yeah, I had no idea this was the thing.
What? Okay, Club Z? As in like Club Zion?
I guess it's a link. Club Z is a Facebook link.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. An unbelievable email from
from a University of Michigan professor who has refused to write a letter of recommendation for a student because she will be studying abroad in Israel. We hope the U.S. Department of Education will take note of this case in light of their recent adopted definition of anti-Semitism, which includes double standards for Israel.
Mm.
So I made the mistake of clicking on of going to Facebook, and now it's I see that I have 65 notifications,
Yeah,
and
I'm having the same problem.
I haven't looked at Facebook in months.
Yeah, me neither. So leaving Facebook and going back to the article.
Let's see where we go. Where was I? I should have let you know earlier, and for that I apologize. But for reasons of these politics, I must rescind my offer to write your letter. The professor wrote, adding that he would be happy to write other letters for Ingber. Che Leopold seemed to be referencing rules set by a Palestinian group associated with the BDS campaign, as reported by CBS News on Tuesday. The guidelines by the Palestinian campaign for the academic and cultural boycott of Israel established that professors should not accept to write recommendations for students hoping to pursue studies in Israel or engage with Israeli academic institutions in any way.
But why?
Because they have you not been following the whole Palestinian support movement?
I've heard slight things about it every once in a while, but I know I have not heard about anything.
So it's one of those things in intersectional land where Israel is bad because Palestine, and they're defending themselves against Palestinian terrorists and things like that. So Israel is bad, and everything that has to do with Israel is bad.
So they hate the Jews.
Apparently. But the University of Michigan has denied that any of its departments have pledged to boycott Israel. A statement issued on Monday called Cheney Leopold's actions disappointing and said the school has consistently opposed any boycott of Israeli institutions of higher education. Cheney Leopold, on his part, defended his decision and denied it was sparked by anti-Semitism in an interview with Insider Higher Ed on Wednesday. However, he admitted he was wrong to claim that many of the university's departments support the boycott for Israeli universities and clarified that it was a personal commitment. I firmly stand by the decision because I stand against inequality, I stand against oppression and occupation, I stand against apartheid. Buck, help me with that word. Where did Buck go?
Going for a beer.
That son of a walking dictionary. There he is.
Here.
Okay, walking dictionary. Now that you're actually back.
Yes, I am back.
So, apartheid.
Proceed.
APA.
Apartheid?
And where did it go? Sure, yeah, what is that?
Something to do with South Africa. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. Where was that?
In the article.
Yes, I'm looking in the article.
Yeah, but where it?
That's what I mean. Where in the
I'm
article?
a little lost too.
This is where do we go from? You
First,
can't...
the first paragraph after the first bold sentence in the article itself.
First bold sentence.
Starts with Cheney Leopold.
Okay.
No, wait. On his part.
It's in quotations under that. Sorry. I firmly stand by the decision because I stand against the inequality. I stand against oppression and occupation. I stand against apartheid.
Apartheid.
That was South Africa. That was whites discriminating against blacks in South Africa, something like that. Fuck, I forget exactly. like it was awful. And this is like you hear about the whole South Africa farmer thing. I don't know whether it's true or not, but like like what they're
It's true.
doing is yeah. But like what's going on now in South Africa with blacks appropriating land from white farmers is supposed to be in retaliation to apartheid.
So, apartheid
So
in South Africa, a policy or system of segregation or discrimination on the grounds of race.
So what the hell does this have to do with Israel?
he's
Leeching?
likening. I think what he's doing is he's trying to liken the way in which the Jews are oppressing the Palestinians to apartheid in South Africa, which
But isn't it a case of my side, your side? You stay on
Basically.
your side, we'll stay on our side?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Responding to the controversy over Cheney-Leopold's email, officials from the American Association of University Professors told Inside Higher Ed that professors are not obligated to write recommendation letters, but refusing to do so because of political reasons could be unethical. Could be? I think that it's generally understood that faculty members may decline to write a particular letter in particular instances, for example, because they believe that they have insufficient information on which to base such a letter. In general, refusing to write a letter of reference on grounds that are discriminatory would appear to be at odds with the AAUP's Statement on Professional Ethics, said Associate Secretary of AAUP's Department of Academic Freedom, Tenure, and Governance, Hans-Georg Tide, whatever.
German name.
Writing a letter of recommendation is not like teaching a class. It is a voluntary activity and not a necessary part of one's academic work, added John K. Wilson, editor of Academe, the association's blog. Is that French? However, I think it is morally wrong for professors to impose their political views on student letters of recommendation. While Wilson said he does not think Cheney-Leopold should be punished for refusing to write the letter, former AAUP President Kerry Nelson, a critic of the movement to oppose Israeli academic institutions, said the professor could face consequences. What the professor did violated the student's academic freedom, the right to apply to study at any program anywhere in the world. That's not wrong. Cheney-Leopold told CBS News that he has meetings scheduled with university officials to discuss the email, but the school has not said if he will be reprimanded. The debate comes at a time when conservatives feel that liberal and particularly anti-Israel politics enjoy disproportionate influence over American universities. It's not wrong. Where the BDS movement has become a popular outlet for student activists. New York Times contributor and CUNY professor, that is a really bad acronym.
I'm really trying to let you
anyone-
finish the sentence and not say anything, but
Did no one in marketing catch that? Holy shit.
I don't know.
I don't think they did.
They probably don't even
If
have
you-
a marketing team.
Hilarious.
I'm just letting you know that if you're having a hard time letting me finish the sentence, think about how hard it is for me to finish that sentence. Connected the movement to an anti-Semitism problem on many college campuses in 2016. At the same time, many, including the LA Times editorial board, have rejected the idea that any criticism of Israel is anti-Semitic. Well, that's not wrong either. Back in June, the board denounced the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act of 2018, saying it conflates anti-Israel speech with anti-Semitic speech. So, where is this when it comes to people talking about Iran and Saudi Arabia and all those countries that were under ban from freaking from entering the country? It wasn't an anti-Muslim ban. It was these countries full of dangerous people who hate America, and yet it's okay when it's it's how they feel about Israel and everything. I'm like, what the? It's freaking double standards here, people.
Nah, the
Still,
university
Cheney
students are...
Leopold's, yeah, still Cheney Leopold's refusal to write the recommendation letter on accounts of his pro-Palestinian, pro-Palestine activism was indeed anti-Semitic to many observers. And I'm going to read this tweet. I hope that at Mish does not back this anti-Semitism and does not support a teacher who is bigoted, racist, and anti-Semitic. If they do, I hope all Jewish donors rescind any donations and file complaints and lawsuits against the university and John Cheney Leopold. How the hell are they going to file a lawsuit?
Yeah, see, to be honest, I do not agree with this person at all. Because okay, so
I don't think I don't think it's anti-Semitism.
Mm-mm.
It's like
Yeah,
you can criticize the state of Israel without being anti-Semitic.
Yeah, I might make a joke here and there, but it's really not. It's just it's just a different point of view. Like they believe that Palestine should be the ruler and kick
what
Israel out. But
well, yeah, what it is a lot of people they see it as Israel as just being it's not supposed to be there because
right.
it wasn't there until we put it there. Even though, we won the war.
Right.
And it was part of the war reparations.
Well,
anyways, moving on. Some even called for the professor's firing. Umish, if this business about John Cheney and Leopold is correct, the stuff about him rescinding a letter of recommendation for someone wanting to study in Israel, he should be fired in all caps. This is a complete embarrassment for U of M, all in caps.
No, he should be told that how he treats his students should not be based on political views. And that if he does it again, then he will be making an infraction. Because now
he should be reprimanded.
Yeah.
But he should not be penalized.
He should be fired.
Well, yeah, just being told, okay, listen, this is too far. Like, you can't treat students differently because of your political views.
Right.
And then if that doesn't fix the situation, then yeah, I can agree. He needs to have at least some kind of just I don't know, like
yeah, and then there's more who are actually freaking what's the word for it? Pro this action. Like they're for it. It's Amer. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Amerizar?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
an English name.
No, it looks rather Middle Eastern. I could be wrong.
He risked his job to support BDS.
Just add an M there.
If that's what you're into, I don't see what that has to do with letters of rec.
I called it.
What?
Amerizar is Palestinian. He's an American, but he's still, Palestinian as well. He's got it in his Twitter thing.
Comedian, writer, speaker, comedian, commentator, law professor, Arab, Palestinian, American.
Are you eating?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Dude, I'm fucking hungry.
Where's mine?
How... Do you have a 3D printer?
Exactly. Stop eating on the stream.
Alright.
Alright, and that's pretty much it for this article. I mean,
yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think you should look at surf construction.
I love it.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think this is the best one you've posted so far.
We'll get there. We'll fucking get there.
I think this is the sentiment of Buck right now. I think this clearly and very accurately portrays how Buck feels right now in regards to the memes that we've been posting.
We've been torturing Buck with
Aroused and confused. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So, quick question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bowser's a dude, right?
Yes.
Does this crown technically make him a trap?
Technically.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, in that short, we only see Peach's head, or Bowserette's head, whatever the fuck it's called. You don't see anything
Bowserite?
else.
Bowser Yeet?
Bowserite?
Bowser.
The Bowserites.
Yes.
Fucking. Is it Bowser? Bowser? I don't know the fucking meme. I just work here.
I just work here.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Next, let's move on to the next article.
Next
then, I guess.
article.
Philadelphia Flyers' new mascot, Gritty, sparks backlash and calls for euthanasia. Yes.
Euthanization?
Euthanization, thank you.
They realize that a mascot is just a person in a costume, right?
Euthanize.
Boy. If I were a 5-year-old, I would not want to be hugged by this thing. It's like, Jesus Christ, what is that?
Dude, it looks like it belongs in a panel van, with a sign on it that says "free candy."
Looks like
What does that say about TJ? I mean, it looks just like him.
I didn't know he was such a big hockey fan.
Well, yeah,
Let alone
I mean,
of a team in Philadelphia.
It's just the thing is.
So he did say he was going to sue over plagiarizing his likeness.
His likeness. Oh fuck. Yeah.
He just needs to be wearing a different helmet. Then he'll look exactly
Oh.
like TJ.
all different helmet and
No,
glasses.
I think if TJ were to put on this helmet, he would look just like this.
Yeah, but TJ
Furry
wears
body
his
and all.
own kind of helmet.
Well, yeah, you remember that puppet show from Comedy Central called Crank Yankers?
No.
No.
What? Really?
Yeah.
When did it air?
Wow. I'm just being reminded of how much older I am than you guys. So Crank Yankers was basically this show where they took crank calls, actual crank calls that were recorded, played them on air with puppets lip syncing.
Jesus Christ. I gotta look this
It
up
was interesting. It was pretty funny. Some of them were pretty awesome. The best character was a special character, and he wore a helmet because he was special.
I gotta look this up now.
That's
I'll have to
funny.
look. God damn it, Pav.
No,
What?
that's keep going, Pav. Keep going.
What?
I didn't say stop. I just said God damn it. Big difference between the two.
Keep going, Pav.
I'm not saying stop. I'm just saying,
What the fuck are
Not
you
while
doing?
we're on stream.
I
Supposed
mean,
to
if
save
you
that
guys,
shit for
if
porno.
y'all want to go and do weird things while I finish up with the stream, then that's actually really nice.
Mhm.
That was
Mhm.
quick.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's been around for a while. We're just talking about things that the stream can't see, so we should probably stop that and get back to the article.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Book.
All right.
I'll handle this one.
Okay.
Just because. The Philadelphia Flyers unveiled their new mascot on Monday and saw a mixed reaction from Twitter users and sports fans alike. Gritty, as the National Hockey League labeled him on it in an online announcement, is the ultimate Flyers fan who loves the orange and black, but is unwelcoming to anyone who opposes his team. What?
So, okay.
The name Gritty stems from his possessing an attitude so similar to the team he follows, the Flyers said. Twitter was abuzz after, I already know where this is going, after the team's announcement Monday morning, mostly mocking the talented but feisty mascot. What are you? Tweeted James Merle of sports website The Athletic.
What are you?
Hopefully a short-lived mistake, one user replied of Gritty. The Pittsburgh Penguins quote tweeted Gritty's handle with a simple lol okay, to which Gritty replied alongside an ominous gif, sleep with one eye open tonight, bird. A Fox 29 reporter tweeted a photo of an apparently fake GoFundMe page intended to raise money to euthanize Gritty. with a picture of it with Chris O'Connell saying, "Wow, that escalated quickly." Meth is one hell of a drug, one user tweeted, comparing a photo of Gritty to the Montreal Canadiens' Yopi mascot, which is also fuzzy and orange. Accurate.
Cue the clip of Anthony Fantana going, "That's a thick-ass boy."
Other users joked that Gritty appeared awfully similar to the wild animal character of the Muppets. I disagree.
Gritty might be Animal's deadbeat dad.
What?
It's like a Sesame Street character did 12 pounds of coke and then rolled around in a pool of Cheeto dust. I kind of want to do this now.
My God.
Oh no.
This was a mistake. The Twitter account behind Steakums, a brand of like sandwich steak joked.
Fucking shit. Almost lost my beer.
The Philadelphia police simply responded to Gritty's announcement with a gift of Forrest Gump's iconic running scene. And that's the end of it. All right, do we have a picture of TJ?
We do.
Let's show it. Let's put them side by side and do an actual comparison.
Oh shit, let me do a little on the fly formatting here. Twitter's
Wait a second. Was that
page is
fucking
weird.
Forrest Gump running away?
Yeah, it was.
Holy fucking shit.
Okay, oh shit. How am I gonna do this?
I am now just seeing all of those memes you tweeted. Not tweeted, but posted in the Discord.
Yeah.
You seem to have a knack for this, for finding stuff.
I'm on a mission. I'm very.
I think this is hilarious. This one's now my favorite.
These might get a little bit more
Yeah, I want you to stop posting those ones. I am not in a private place.
Let's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
Yeah, I would
Fucking-
appreciate it if you would keep those to yourself for a couple of days.
A couple of days.
Yeah,
A
just
week
a couple
at
of
least.
days.
Or at most, whatever.
No. Thursday.
That's
Thursday.
fucking just Thursday.
Yep. Just Thursday.
Oh. God, I'm
Did
gonna
you
have to-
did you
What?
get the thing
the thing?
with the side by side comparison?
No, I don't know how to do that.
It's easy. You open up a window with his picture, and then you open up a window with the other picture, put them side by side,
This is only
and
capturing
then you
one.
display it.
This is only capturing one window at a time. It can be that or my entire
Then
desktop.
capture your desktop.
No, you don't want to do that.
If you expand the pictures large enough to cover everything that you don't want us to see,
Yeah, like
Then
the
you should
fucking
be
show
fine.
construction feed. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Pop.
actually, that's pretty. That's a pretty good one. That Sonic that Shadow the Hedgehog one is a pretty good one. It's
Yeah.
accurate.
Christ. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
oh, jeez.
Okay, that doesn't work. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate doing this on the... Just,
You can do it, Pav. I believe in you,
Jesus.
Pav.
Uh,
No, seriously, Buck, you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm just over here shit posting. You
we
guys
can
have fun
we
with
can
the
we can
stream.
see that.
I could have swore that we had like 46 subscribers on this channel, but I guess I was wrong.
I don't know. I
No,
haven't
we
been paying
have
attention
10.
to this. I haven't even looked at the sub count. Damn it, why are all these pictures so small? God damn it.
Are you having issues, Buck?
Yes, I am.
You know what you could do is you could screen capture or print screen, paste into Paint, crop out the section that you want, and make it bigger. And then do that.
Well, I try to click on, view image and it takes me to another site. It's like, what the fuck?
You know what? Screw
I
it.
don't
Just
want-
post TJ's picture and then bring up the other picture, and then we'll swap back and forth. We don't have to do the side by side because somebody isn't very good at this. You're better than me, but you're bad at
I
this.
never said I was good at OBS. I
Get
can do
better.
some things.
This is what episode 24. You've controlled OBS for all of them.
I just want... Yeah, but... that doesn't prove anything. No, fuck off, no script. Fuck off, no script. Oh my god, I just want to look... God damn it.
I mean, we can show a good amount of these. Well, actually, we can't.
No, we can't, you
Because
fucking...
Buck is having problems.
One,
showing
I'm in control. Two, we're not showing half of those.
I didn't say
Why aren't we showing half of them?
I don't
I've only
know.
posted like 2 bad ones.
They're all really good, and only 2 of them are ones that we can't really. Actually, there's only one that we can't really show. Okay, we really can't show that one.
Looked at it
Like,
a little bit too long there.
We really can't show this one. All the other ones you can show.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Print screen. I have to open up fucking Paint.
I'm surprised you didn't do this before.
I thought we were just gonna pull up the tweet, not do a side-by-side thing. This wasn't part of the plan.
You should be able to adapt on the fly. That's one of the tenets of Locked and Loaded.
I don't look anything like Jeff.
Dude, this has nothing to do with Jeff.
No, he fucking knows OBS in and out. I fucking don't.
Yeah, and he's really good at adapting on the fly, and I want you to be better like Jeff is. Why can't we trade you for Jeff right now?
That might be expecting a little too much.
Be like Jeff.
Okay,
All right,
be
let
like
me-
Jeff in OBS skill.
Well, I already drink enough to be Jeff.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. I don't have
Oh no.
I don't have a bottle of gasoline at my feet.
I used to drink enough to be Jeff.
Oh my god. What the fuck are you posting?
Don't worry about what he's
Jesus
posting.
fucking Christ.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
I am sorry what little audience we have left, but
Okay, maybe we definitely have to show this one.
just
Oh my god, just pull up the goddamn image.
I'm laughing so hard the room no longer feels cool.
I think we should just go ahead and abandon your efforts at this point, Buck.
Yeah, I don't know
'cause
what the fuck I'm doing here.
You kind of ruined it with how slow you were going.
Yeah,
How many articles do we have left?
2?
You.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
It wasn't part of the plan.
It is now.
Shit.
All right. So the next one that we have to do is the Yale Law School professors cancel classes. Students protest. Can never say his name. Nomination.
Kavanaugh.
I've heard Kavanaugh
Yeah.
and Kavanaugh.
Oh.
It's weird.
If it were up to the if it were up to the if it were up to the Democrats, it would have been Nah.
Nah.
Eh.
You want to take this one, Buck, or do you
Sure.
want to take this one, Pav? Since you did so well reading the title there.
Fuck you guys. All right, several law school professors canceled class Monday to accommodate students who wanted to protest President Trump's Supreme Court nominee of Judge Brett Kavanaugh, a Yale alumni. Is that
No, it's
alumni?
alum. No, it's alum.
Alum.
It's pronounced alum.
Alum. What?
Alum
Okay.
Akbar.
Who was twice accused of decades-old misconduct on the eve of his confirmation vote. Kavanaugh has denied these sexual misconduct allegations as smears, pure and simple. Dozens of students wearing black staged a sit-in at the law school on Monday, while others traveled to Washington, D.C. to protest the nomination on Capitol Hill, lining the halls of the Senate and demonstrating in front of several different offices. As many as 20 Yale Law School faculty members canceled or rescheduled up to 31 classes for students to protest both the nomination of Judge Kavanaugh, this school's implicit endorsement of him, and our administration's complicity in widespread sexual harassment in the legal profession, according to emails obtained by Campus Reform, a campus watchdog group. Students held signs reading YLS is a model of complacency, and is there nothing
Jesus Christ.
is there nothing more important to YLS than its proximity to power and privilege?
Prestige, and no, there isn't.
Why are you guys making me do this?
Because
I was having so much fun shitposting.
It's a
because we
time-honored
want you to
tradition
stop
now.
shit posting for a little bit.
Okay. YLS Dean Heather K. Gurk. That's how I'm saying her name.
Gurk.
Called it, Jesus Christ. Called it long-standing Yale Law School tradition, as the allegations are rightly causing a deep concern at Yale Law School.
At y'all law school.
Fuck off,
At law school,
fuck.
y'all's attending.
Across the country in Statement Monday. As dean, I cannot take a position on the nomination, but I am so proud to work at our community.
Proud of
Is-
the work of our community.
Fuck this shit.
Proud of the work our community is doing. You're both wrong.
I'm just trying to make him look more closely and actually read.
Engage with these issues. I stand with them in supporting the importance of fair process, the rule of law, and integrity of the legal system. Gurk said.
Wow, you got through that entire thing with that one mistake. I'm so proud of you.
She added, the decision to cancel class was made by the professors, as the administration and faculty have worked with the students to come together as a whole to discuss this important moment in our country's history.
Again, no mistake.
Fuck off. 50 YLS faculty members signed a letter, you're gonna fuck me up, to the Senate Judiciary Committee Friday, urging the Senate
Reset
to
the counter.
conduct
Reset the counter.
conduct a fair and deliberate confirmation process. Many individual faculty members choose to reschedule their class or cancel their classes today, while some others had held classes as usual. A Yale spokesperson told Fox News in a statement, the classes have been rescheduled to another time in order to make time for the committee to discuss issues surrounding the confirmation process. Not all students agreed with the cancellations, and why are you posting shit? Oh wait, I'm not. Never mind. I was in another server and things were happening.
Alexa, don't post anything.
Not all students agreed with the cancellations, however. While I respect the right of students protesting to make their voices heard, I disagree with the professors' decisions to cancel classes at the request of those protesters. YLS student Emily Hall told Campus Reform it effectively encourages students to participate in the protest and penalize those who choose not to by disrupting the class schedule.
Pav, I think you set a record while you were reading this.
Fuck you.
I think you got like to word 60 or 65, somewhere around there, without making a mistake. You're getting better at this, buddy.
I will shoot your mother.
That escalated quickly.
Boy.
Oh,
For a second there, I thought you were going with something else, and then you turned it into violence, and I was like,
The correct response was, don't bring my mother into this.
No. I think the correct response is, if you even talk about my mom again, I will shoot you in the face hole with my penis.
Oh, that's gay. That's hella gay. Oh,
I mean,
hell no.
that's just another way of saying you'll take a shot in the mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, but, you know.
I will massage your tonsils.
With my 12 gauge.
Penis.
But
It rubs the testicles with its chin, or else it gets the hose again. Okay, I think I'm done.
Oh. Gay!
Oh,
So
Okay.
there's this picture of a cow down at the bottom, a sponsored stories you may like. I really think someone should take that picture and then write in text "gay" at the bottom of it, because it looks like that's what it's saying.
hold on. Let me see if I could. Nope. Nope. That's one of those fucking like burn page. Look, shits. What do you think? God damn it! Just show me the image I clicked on, you cunt.
We don't
Ah.
think. We don't think at all.
Next article.
Next article.
Next article.
This will be
This
Columbia
time it's
U.
Buck's turn.
Yes,
I
yes,
already
it is.
fucking read one.
Yeah, you got your one in.
one,
One and
Good.
done.
Gooyah. Gooyah, Puff.
one pump jump and you hung like a weasel.
Fucking A.
I was
Oh.
gonna say Ermine, but okay.
So back to the pluralist.
Are we going back to the pluralist?
Well, it's the Columbia University article. So yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't grab that one.
Oh, well then.
Keep going. Keep going.
Columbia University freshmen are required to attend 3-hour identity workshop. 3-hour identity workshop. Motherfucker. 3 hours. Just why? Oh. Quote, our deeper understanding of who is in our community allows us to see our individual and collective social responsibility and accountability to one another. 3 fucking hours of this shit. Freshmen at Columbia University are required to go through a 3-hour workshop where they are asked which of their social identities they are most aware of, and which have limited their opportunities or access in coming to campus, the College Fix reported on Tuesday. Which social identities they're most aware of? Was the professor being like, oh, by the way, you're gay and you don't know it because... Ha. I don't fucking know. It's like, what the fuck? The Under One Roof activity, part of Columbia University's new student orientation program, is mandatory for all incoming first-year students in Columbia College and the School of Engineering and Applied Science. Why? That fucking pisses me off. It's like when every student at Western had to take an online anti-rape course. I'm not kidding. I wish I was.
I'm sorry, I actually
kidding.
wasn't paying attention at all to this article because I was responding in chat to stuff.
You don't need to
we can
pay
keep going,
attention to it. Oh. A student who attended the workshop in August told the College Fix that he was given 9 sticky notes and instructed to write down his identity based on race, ethnicity, immigration status, socioeconomic status, sexual orientation, gender, and religious/spiritual identity. The sheet also had space for additional bespoke identities. What the fuck?
So, like, okay.
Oh, I'm having some fucking, like, Vietnam-style flashbacks to Western. Of when, on our first day of classes, we were asked to put down our name and pronouns on note cards. It's like, what? Why? I have a fucking beard. You should be able to fucking tell.
Yeah, I would put name. I would put my actual name and then
Pronouns.
pronoun.
Axe body spray.
Fox. No.
Wait, what?
I'm
What?
not entirely sure.
Like
What are we doing right now? I got distracted.
So this article is just taking me back to my own university days when I was on first day of class, I was asked to put down my name and pronouns on a note card to give to the teacher so he could learn all our names.
You say university days like it was a long time ago, dude.
I don't know why. It's like
You've been out of the hellhole for what?
About 6 months.
6 months now?
But I've been a student for 8 years. So
80 years? You're not even that old.
8 years.
Not 80, just 8.
No, his thing went when he went 8, so it sounded like 80.
I hate this.
Yep.
All right, keep going, Buck.
We were then at what? We were then asked us to We were then asked what? What is this sentence? We were then asked us. Why is the us in there? Why?
We were then asked
Because it's a direct quote, and whoever was speaking doesn't understand how spoken language works.
I guess not. I guess English was not their strong suit.
Kind of like POV.
We were then asked to stand by the social identity category which we're personally most aware of coming to campus, and people volunteered to explain their choices. We then stood by the category which we felt limited our opportunities or access coming to campus. It was a very interesting experience, the student told The College Fix, a conservative website focused on progressive hegemony in universities. It's going to be all about The College Fix, isn't it? According to the program's website, the activity aims to prepare incoming students for the academic and social adjustment to living and learning in a diverse campus environment, and to create a pedagogical foundation. Implying what?
Implying that they didn't already have one.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? You're gonna have to get used to living with black people, kid. We have them here. What is the point of this? And to create a pedagogical foundation for diversity education rooted in sustained dialogue, critical awareness of social issues, and bridging differences. I'm not sending my kids to fucking college. Unless it's a tech school.
Neither am I.
Unless it's a trade school.
If they want to fuck themselves up, that's on them.
I don't spending my money
on
it.
I'm not even gonna send them to a trade school. I'm gonna say you better go out and get a fucking job.
Yeah. Sorry. There's an expectation of all members within the Columbia community to actively engage with one another and take this personal and educational opportunity. The note explaining its mandatory what note? The note explaining what the. Oh my god. It's like there's supposed to be a sentence fragment there, and then the writer just had a stroke and forgot what was supposed to go there. Is it supposed to be they note? Not the note? They note makes more sense. Holy shit. Oh. Acknowledging these differences is not about separating people, but about understanding the social realities and power dynamics that exist and that have prevented real connections between communities. Not everything is based on power. What the fuck? Oh my god.
It's when you live like this.
Yeah,
Are you kidding? Everything is based on power.
Yeah, electricity is important, you know.
Exactly. I'm glad you saw exactly where I was going with that.
According to the school's new paper, fuck, I can't even talk. I'm getting too fucking worked up about this.
Congratulations,
According
Bob.
to
You read it.
It's rubbing off. It's fucking rubbing off. I'm gonna contract
I rub off
illiteracy.
on a lot of people.
It's a contractual disease.
That's. I can't even respond over his laughter. He's laughing so hard at his own joke.
No, I'm responding
To contracting illiteracy.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could go backwards in knowing how to read, but I guess that's possible.
Well, you have been out of university for 6 months.
Yeah. I better go
Jesus
get
Christ,
myself
I'm gonna
vaccinated
die.
and read a Dr. Seuss book to make sure I'm still okay.
I hear Fox and Socks is pretty good.
I'll do a nice long video review of it. Okay. And all the symbolism it contains. According to the school's newspaper, the Columbia Spectator, the program was launched in 2006. Back in 2013, the publication's editorial board asked the Office of Multicultural Affairs to reevaluate the activity.
Well,
Well, the event seeks to create a sense of common Colombian culture on our diverse campus, the editorial read. Emphasize... Oh, I thought they were talking about South Americans for a second. Like, Colombian culture. I'm like, okay. But, emphasizing difference may lead to the impression that students at Columbia share less in common than they actually do. That's what you're fucking emphasizing in your own goddamn program. You're making it worse. With the national debate on identity politics intensifying in recent years, and with identity-focused exercises increasingly appearing in U.S. classrooms, conservatives see under one roof as part of a concerning trend. It's not just conservatives. God. I know
Well.
lefties who look at this and go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
For many,
But then again,
Go ahead.
Sorry, clearing my throat. The bar is shifting so that everybody who opposes violence and is pro... What's the word?
Social justice?
No.
Discord.
Discourse.
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 Just
That's the word. Discourse. They're all conservative now, rather than just being rational and agreeable people.
Yeah. Or they're being labeled as such.
Yeah, well, that's the way it is they're shifting the bar so that anybody who's pro free speech, pro discourse, and anti-violence, and anti-fascism, true fascism, not that bullshit that Antifa says is fascism, is conservative now. They're right-leaning. So the center is no longer the center. The center is now the deep right.
We're all Nazis now.
I think we should just go ahead and get rid of the left and the right and go with just the horseshoe.
Yeah.
We're at the bottom. You know,
Uh-huh.
the part where that's away from the two ends. And now there's just the far left and the far right are just the two ends.
Yeah. Two different sides arguing the same thing. Hey, we're moving on.
Pretty much.
For many, like columnist Roger Kimball, these school-sponsored activities prove liberal politics have invaded college campuses. And I'm not going to read the tweet because blah, 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 blah. Because obviously, I agree with Kimball. For others, they were part of a sinister propaganda effort. Kinda, this one. University requires new students to attend a 3-hour white men are evil propaganda event. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not that. For students to obsess over skin color, gender, and sexual orientation. Yeah, I saw a lot of that at Western, actually. Like, a dance and dinner to celebrate black excellence. Or a queer-only...
Were white people allowed to attend?
I think so. There was
Did you attend?
No, fuck that.
Then how do you know?
because it probably never said anywhere in the
It
promotional
didn't say
that white
it didn't
people
say
couldn't
no white
attend.
people.
It doesn't have to say no white people for there to be no white people. They just have to show up and get their asses kicked. That's how it works these days. There are no signs saying don't come here. It's just you show up and you get your ass kicked and you know not to go there anymore.
Yeah. Usually by guys in black masks and carrying bike locks and socks.
Yeah.
Despite the narrative that college campuses are liberal bubbles that make it hard for conservatives to express their views, a recent Knight Foundation study on attitudes on free speech expression on campus, there's a lot of ons in that sentence, found that U.S. college students are more likely than adults to support settings conducive to free expression. However, contrary to the protections offered by the First Amendment, students believe colleges should be allowed to establish policies restricting language and behavior that are intentionally offensive to certain groups.
Then, wait, hold on. The second, does that not contradict the first?
It does.
It does, because
Just gonna say, that whole phrasing of posting content that could be offensive to certain groups, or some groups, or any groups. You could just literally say hi, and you're offending a group.
you're supposed to say konnichiwa. You might
We
offend.
don't speak English here.
We don't speak English around here, boy. You best take that on back to your country.
We speak je ne sais quoi.
You and your damn Frenchioli.
Frenchioli. Ravioli, it's French for meat pocket.
I thought that's what. I'm not even gonna go there, because Anna Had a Hearts actually posted something the other day about a lady pocket, and I'm just thinking, meat pocket.
Is that
Yeah,
is that
meat
anything like
pockets.
a boy box?
You can.
No,
pockets, you can-
a boy box is not a pocket. It's a chute.
Fuck off, Pov.
That
Fucking
one
bit my
doesn't
tongue.
really do it for me.
Fuck.
That one does.
This stream offends
Okay.
me. This article offends me.
We're getting on to almost 2 hours, so let's move on to our
Final
own
segment.
our own little meme review.
The thing that I've been posting about literally the
and
entire
this-
stream.
Just has
So
me.
this segment is born of this segment is born from our last when we were
Last
doing the
week.
Alex Jones memes. Yeah, last week.
Oh, that was Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, last week was Colin Kaepernick. The week before was Alex Jones. And that's where it was birthed.
Where do we want to begin?
you wanna-
here? Just
We
play
want to
the-
begin.
play the short.
We want to begin with the birth. The birth.
All right.
And yes, the short. That's the short.
All right. In before copy strike.
So we're going to the tweet first?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're watching
We're
it, watching it through Twitter. Yeah.
So this is definitely our favorite meme for this last week.
What's this
Because
our
it's just-
stuff?
it's-
Been my
There's been so many that are just hilarious, and Pav is being a complete pervert and showing all the really racy ones.
They just
Okay.
keep coming up. Like a lot of things.
I wouldn't say a lot of things, but maybe one thing in particular.
I get it. Fucking. All right, which Which of these are we fucking opening up?
Let's look at the Sonic the Hedgehog one.
Oh god. Where the fuck is that one? Okay, it's not that far down. It's here. Okay, here it is.
Topaz.
Followed by the Mr. Smithers one.
I have created a solid, just like small folder.
Why is Topaz dealing you some of these memes?
No,
No.
she says ... Why am I not surprised?
So after the Mr. Smithers one, we have to go to hang on, let me repost it.
I'm gonna retoast a little bit.
Yeah, so you can find it easily.
Oh,
Well, that's the stream.
That didn't work.
Are we sure that one is okay to show?
Let's just watch the stream within the stream. That won't end badly. We can copy strike ourselves.
There we go. That one. That one's one of my favorites.
That one, the one you
Yeah.
just posted.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Let's just straight until you get them wet. Jesus Christ.
Hey, let me pull up my next favorite one. Well, actually, this one is kind of applies to most of the memes that Pav was posting.
Oh, what one is that?
Oh, yeah. If you got kids in the room, oh, fuck off, Twitter app. You're supposed to open in Firefox. Fuck you.
We're not showing any of those.
No. Like, if you link a tweet, it opens the Windows 10 Twitter app instead of the link to the image.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got any kids, might want to hide them.
No, we're not showing any of those.
No, we're not. I'd like to keep this channel, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's why we're not showing any of those, because Pav has posted some juicy ones. Like,
they just keep
they're
falling into my lap.
Yeah. I don't think they're falling into your lap. I think your lap is seeking them out. And then this one is one of my favorites. All the ones that I've posted are my favorite. I think this one is my favorite.
Which?
He's gonna link it again, I'm sure. Oh, Jesus.
That was.
Christ.
That one. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. How do you
have
think
to
we
wonder what's going to happen next?
How do you think we got Bowser Jr. in the first place?
Oh my no.
Fucking A. Oh. Oh. What are we rating this meme?
This meme. This meme's a 10 out of 10.
This meme and all of its potential, I am definitely also rating a 10.
I'm going to give it a question mark because I'm still confused.
You're like Mr. Smithers.
Yeah, it's like I can't. What is this? Fucking. Oh. What a fucking note to end on. It's
What about that one? Or are we just ending with that?
Let me
can do that one, too.
see. Oh yes, do that one. It's not in my favorites, but it is still pretty good.
Fucking third
Sadly,
one.
we can't show the rest of my favorites.
Not sadly. At least not for me.
Yes,
Not
sadly.
No.
Okay, Mr. Smithers. It's still sadly. It's sadly for both me, Pav, and the audience.
The audience, yeah.
But you know, I'm pretty sure Pav is just going to start posting them all in general, anyways.
Don't give him ideas.
That way everybody can see them, right, Pav? Pav, where'd you go?
I can start.
For a second there, I thought you walked away from the stream so you could just get your wiggles out.
You want to put that stuff in general? I was not here.
Your
I was
wigglers
dead at the
out.
time. I don't know how to mark something as not safe for work.
Do we want to make? Here, I'll make a nut.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah. No, none of them are even racy, except for that
there
one.
were a couple.
There's only one. There's only one that is really not safe for work
Yeah, well,
so far.
let's see here. No, yeah, you're right.
See?
It's fucking... It's the internet. I
Anyways.
don't know why things take off. They just do.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your Locked and Loaded. Shit, where do I go with this? If y'all want to see what Pav is so
Hyped about.
weird about right now, we're creating a Not Safe for Work channel in the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord. I think maybe the links are actually in the stream tonight. Let me take a look.
Maybe.
It
Just say I put
is.
it
It
in-
is.
I
We
did
have a
that
link
last
in the.
week.
We have a link in the info, and you just click on that. You can join us there. You could also just follow us on Twitter. I'm SmartPig2150. Sergeant Buck is Sergeant Buck,
I'm here.
and Pavros is Pavros.
What?
Though
Your YouTube
Pav doesn't.
channels.
Neither Pav nor Buck really tweet a whole lot. So.
Not
Anyways.
anymore.
I only do when I'm fucking drunk.
Uh-huh.
So, alright. That's it for tonight. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Blarg. Good night.
Blorg honk honk.